Hello guys, what's up? Back again here, Toadyzilla, and today I'm going to share about these Ada from Master Team, and this is 112. This is only a kit, so it contains head sculpt and dress, all the parts except no bodies in it. No bodies in it. Did I say it right? Not including the body. Alright, I guess that's the word. Sorry for my stupid English. So, anyway, today I'm going to talk about this. It's been there for quite some times, but I never got interested to get it. So I've been watching some of YouTubers that have been collecting 112 scale. I'm pretty sure some collector who's collecting like Marvel Legends or Master of Universe, all that plastic figures, I think they're going to have a problem like what they said when they're collecting. I think I do understand what they mean, but without further ado, we will talk until for more details, and I'm trying to explain what I mean, right? Okay guys, jadi gini, ini kita bakal diskusi ini gua ternyata gue suka banget ya dengan Ada Wong ini dari Master Team. Ini one of ya, ini sebenarnya udah ada lama, udah ada agak lama, cuman gue nggak pernah terlalu interesting ya, karena tapi gue jadi interesting gara-gara ada kolektor 112 juga mungkin yang berpendapat berbeda ya. Dia malah menghujat sekali dengan menghujat produk ini, tapi karena dihujat gue jadi malah jadi interesting dan akhirnya I get it, and you know what, I like it. So if I see me talking in repeatedly, because sometimes I was thinking, did I already talk about this in English or not? Because sometimes I speak in English and sometimes I speak in my language. So I'm sorry if I speak about things in repeatedly. Alright, so I guess without further ado, let's talk about it in table, shall we? Alright, here we go. Alright guys, so these are the box. Of course, I've been get it out all the stuff, but let's start to show you guys. All right, so they put with a lot of plastics in it, and these are the dress. It's not tight. I mean, I already tried in my figure. It's not really tight. It's a little bit loose, so it makes the figure are a little bit big. And this is our stockings. I know some people having a problem because it's leaving a stain on their body. It's an easy fix. What you have to do is just wash them with and then you soak them, until the water became black. Do it a couple times, and then voila, this won't leave a stain. All right, that is my solution for you guys if you want to keep this on. And they give us this bra with a butterfly. And yeah, of course, hold up, here you go. They gave us a part that really small. I'm really afraid that I might lose it. And then they gave us this this is the part that I'm not get it out. It's a small pistol. I mean, this is really lame, guys. I mean, they don't have any details on. I mean, and they gave us this. I don't know. I don't play the game. I mean, I really don't know what it is. I know. I like Ada Wong, but I don't really play the game. But so, if you guys know what this is, leave in the comments, shall will ya? All right. So let's start. So for me myself, all this Ada Wong from Master Team, the whole thing for me is not all that part, but for me all that thing is the head sculpt and some part. So yeah, my friend, these are the head sculpt. Yep. Alright, the head sculpt for me, I think this is really nice. I liked it a lot. And so I know that a lot of YouTube make Ada Wong look like this, wearing a dress, and try to make it as accurate as to the game as well. But for me, since I like doing a kitbash, I mean, she's fighting a zombie, right? Wearing a dress. I mean, why don't for me, why don't she just wearing a swimsuit fighting a zombie? All right, so this is my 112 Ada Wong, and I turned out I really like it. The head sculpt itself, my friends. I have to tell you, the head sculpt, it's not pale, and it's not suntan. So the color of the head sculpt is neutral. So as you can see clearly, it not really match with the suntan one, but it will okay. And if you have the pale body like I did, I do have the pale body as well. Let me show you guys for a minute. Hold on. Oh, there you go. And I do have the pale body as well. And you know, if you put it here, I think it doesn't feel match as well, but it also can sit there. See, so I have to say the head sculpt was neutral. This is almost the same thing like my Lisa Manoban that I showed you guys a couple weeks ago. That figure. So it's almost the same. This figure have a neutral color, which means you can put in the pale one, and you can put it in the suntan one. But here's the thing: when you put it with the pale one, the faces are a little bit darker because they have like reddish to it. So I think there's a lot of people agree that if you put them in the suntan one, well, at least the body's more darker. But I think that is more makes sense. Let's just say she's wearing a makeup, right? And this are the part that I like from this kit actually. The bodysuit, the swimsuit body, it's not from the kit. The whole thing for me, I think the best one is only the head sculpt and the neck color. It's so small, and wristband, wristband and a watch. So everything was so tiny. It's ridiculous for such a price. And I think this holster was nice. It's made of plastic. The gun cannot came out because I think that's a good thing. You see, when you play, when you have a small figure like this small figure, sometimes some collectors do, like complaining, like, it's supposed to be more, how do you say it, playable, because when you have a figure like this small, a finger size or 1/12, I think people prefer, especially the collectors of like Marvel Legends and all that kind of plastic figure. I think they prefer something plastic, like they don't have to worry. But here's the thing: I know when you bend the joint here, I know their elbows become really sharp underneath there, and it might gonna rip the silicone. I do understand about that. And some people do, like they're absorbing dirt. All you have to do is easy: undress all everything, make them naked, wash it, and then after you wash it, you dry it with a towel, and then you give them a powder. All right, that is the recipe. Believe it or not, you have to do that. When you already give a powder, baby powder to it, it won't be sticky anymore. All right. So if you have, I think there are some YouTubers, if you guys watching this and you're complaining about the body when they become sticky, I think that is the solution for you guys. I hope that can be answered. So yes, I do understand why they don't want to use the dress, like the one that I show you, because it's moving around. This is all the same thing what happens to me as well when I have a figure as small as this. But as you know that I'm collecting, I'm a 1/6 scale collectors, so I know what you mean. Even so, I have this figure with the rooted hair one especially. I know some collectors, especially as this small, it's going to be bother with this hairstyle. uh, My solution for this, it's not a big solution, but if you want to still to keep it, because I know some collectors, they cut the hair to make it short. I think that is a horrible thing to do, but some collectors did that because they get butter with the hair while they're playing it. I do understand that, because rooted hair is better if the scale like this small. I think is molded hair is way much better. I think I have a solution, not a really good solution, but you have something hair like this, just spray them with the hairspray, so the hair doesn't really falling everywhere. I think that is a solution for if you have the rooted hair, but it's up to you guys. If you don't like it, then you don't have to get it, right? So in this case, we're talking about this Ada Wong, right? And I do love the heels. It's really fit. I think it's way much better if you put the stocking to get this gap losing. But here's the thing: if you're into this kind of wants TB league body, you're playing with scale. If you not you're playing with scale, you are the person who really interesting in scaling. How realistic the figure looks like. As you can see here, the joint doesn't showing, right. It's really more human accurate. But if you're a person with don't quite really care about the joint like this, the gap like that, all the gaps going on. If you're not really care about that, and the proportions, like, I mean, the proportions, like, really, I know it's a really good, it's a good action figure, but I know it's really cartoon, or it's really not really like a human. I mean, there is a female with a bodybuilder body, but this kind of action figure will showing you this gap, this big gap going on. But it's a different things when you play with some figure like this. They try to make it more a realistic, but I do understand when they said this figure, like, sticky, and they try absorbing dirt and stuff like that. All you have to do is undress them all, wash them with water, and then you give them a baby powder, and then that's it, man. You have your figure clean as you want it. But yeah, I know, I do understand, because I think some people who play with plastic figures, like this, or this is one is Storm or Marvel Legends, you don't have to worry for that kind of stuff. But yeah, for the minus for that, you will get this big gap and going on. But baggy, all right. So I guess I believe that for me, this figure, I like it a lot, especially the head sculpt, guys. I really love it. But as you can see, I always more into kit bashing. So this figure actually really good if you put like a gun, like, oh yeah. I mean, look at that. How cool, Ada Wong. Because I always love everything about zombie killers or zombie survivor, and I think this Ada Wong was look really nice, and she can stand really good actually. If you're can make her stand, yeah, with the heels, I think it's really easy to do. All you have to do is just put it like this, and then push the feet a little bit down, and that's it. You will stand, believe me. There you go. It's easy. And yeah, this is my Ada Wong looks like with my how do you call that? Hold up. With my Master Team kit, because I know it doesn't really look like Ada Wong in the game, because Ada wearing a stocking and a dress. But hey man, come on. If we see some girls fighting a zombie with high heels wearing a dress, come on, why don't we just make a girl with swimsuit? Right. And this is really fun actually. I do, if you remember my model kit stuff, like I believe I know there's a lot of collectors making this kind of kit, right? But if you know Gundam and all that kind of stuff, they do have a gun, but or weapon that cannot be held by the character because the joint was a little bit loose. Well, if you have these, as we know, this figure have a really nice joint and strong because it's made of steel. So these big guns that some of Gundam figure cannot hold because it will fall, but this figure can take it. This is how cool what I think about this TB League body. You don't have to worry about the weapon that she can hold. You know, yeah, this is crazy big guns, right? And as you know that I have a lot of 112 weaponry, like all this kind of stuff. And if you remember, I have um, a Veloverse weapon pack. That also can be used by this figure, and I think that is really really fun to do. And here's the thing, just lay her back a little bit because the weapon are a little heavy. So this is, see, she even can balance it. This is really good. And first of all, I want to use this a Batman motorbike for this figure because, as you know, that I always more into a female figure instead of male figure. But I do have it, and I think this bike, unfortunately, cannot be used with my the 112 TB League Fisons because they are too big. The scale are way out of the scale, yeah. But I really wish the bike can be used by this figure because the bike was really cool. But since I found out it cannot, so oh well, there you go. So we get rid the McFarlane bikes a little bit here. So what I did was, if you remember this figure, by the way, this figure I got custom for her boobs. Anyway, if you remember this figure from Frame Arm Girls, they do have something like a pretty armor motorbike, and then I custom it to make it something look like this. And yeah, I think the motorbike is supposed to be look like a racing bike, but I did a custom like, oh, I took off the front part and changed with a Gatling gun. This also from Gundam figure. The weapon, the Gatling gun was from Gundam figure, and this is really fun. Actually, it really matched for her. It really fit for her, and this is really cool, guys. I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but I do like it a lot. And yeah, and it can drive. I can. I mean, she can perfectly ride the bike positions. And I think that is really cool, you guys. Here you go. I give a like for you guys to check it out. And I have to be honest with you, this bike looks really good on this GB League, and I don't know what you guys say. Well, I think this is a zombie destroyer, Adra the zombie destroyer or whatever. And here I will give you a position. She's in the bike. What she looks like in the bike, I think she looks really hot in the bike. All right, let me positioning her first. All right, so this is her position in the bike. Hold up. There you go. So you have to bend her legs really, like squatting positions like this, and yeah, really riding a bike positions. Hold up, let me put her in the bike first for you guys, and tell me what you guys think about it. So I think this is a really fun figure for me. I know some collectors, like I said, they do get bothered with the sticky body, but all you have to do is just do what I do, and you'll be no problem with that problems. Just wash the body with water and soap, and then you dry it up, and then give the body a powder, and then a baby powder, and then that's it. You have like a brand new body for your TV League body figures. All right, and yeah, hold up. It's a little bit tricky for me to do it. There you go. Hold up, you guys. Sorry about this. It took a time. And yeah, I think she looks really nice on the bike, though. There you go. Something like that. And yeah, you can put the hold up, you guys. Come on. And the hand itself, it's really fit with the with the handles, and this also can you remove it and became a Gatling gun, and this is really cool, guys. I mean, this is what I really like for this 112 figure. You can kit bash it with a lot of figure, especially if you play with Gundams, and then all that kind of 112 figure stuff, and you have unlimited kit bash it. And the price was a little bit more cheaper than the 1/6 scale one. So yeah, I think it's something like that, guys. There you go. And I think that is really cool in my opinion. Yeah. So yeah, I like the bike. Looks like they're better than the racing bike, because I know that this bike really look like a sport bike, with a big fender on the front, and then they give us something like wings underneath there. But for me, I just I convert this bike into something more like I don't know, what do you call this, futuristic tank motorbike. Oh man, there you go. Hold up, let me position it in good position for you guys to see it. There you go. And yeah, I think it's look really nice though. Yeah, there. It sit there really properly. It sit there really properly, and that is what I like about this Ada Wong. Ooh, look at that rear. Awesome, right? And yeah, there you go. Yeah. And all right, so it's not stop here, as you know that people will love to see Jill Valentine in here, right? I mean, come on, when there's Ada, I believe there's supposed to be Jill as well. So yeah, this is my Jill. Right, this one I'm using my hold up. There you go, it stick there. Boop. All right, it will stick that really good. Then put a little bit down, and yeah, this is my Jill. Actually, I can put Jill Valentine on that body, but here's again, the head are a little bit not pale and not suntan as well. So I think for now, I think this is the best head sculpt that we can put in. We will discuss about this later on, right? So let's talk about hair. And there is so many unlimited things that you can do with this figure. You can play a lot. Even you can match them with my let's just say my hold up, guys. I'm a fan. I'll always been a fan of Master of Universe as well. you can play them together. Even so, of course, they're more big, but more cartoony body. But this figure still can get in. On for compare or side by side playing. And yeah, I think for me this Ada kit, I it's a really nice, especially if you are a Resident Evil or Ada Wong fans. You should get this one because I think right now it's kind of a little bit rare in the market in my country. I don't know if out there still available in some places, but this one is really nice. I do like it a lot, and yeah, and this is I don't know, man. I mean, I've been have this model kit for quite some times in my shelf, but ever since I got this figure and then I start to modify some parts, and then this is what I came out from Ada. I know there's a lot of parts that I'm not using, like the stocking and the dress, but I think my Ada look way much better wearing this uh, one piece swimsuit and the holster and all this little thing like the neck choker and these little things in her hands. And actually for the shoes itself, I do have like you know Nike for her to replace, you know but if you think that high heels are a little bit you know weird for fighting a zombie, and I don't quite like showing this gap, but yeah, I think it's okay, right? So yeah, so what do you guys think, guys? I mean, it's a really fun kit bash to do for for this kind of small figure that you can play with. And yeah, close it up, girl. And I think I'm pretty happy what I have here, especially for this Ada 112 kit. But for me, the whole thing, it's only the head sculpt, right? Like always said, always head sculpt always can do everything. You can, if you already have the head sculpt, it makes more easier for you to do a kit bash for the entire things. So here's the thing, right? I'm going to give you a little tip for you guys after this. Uh, you know, some say people doesn't quite really like the this TB leak body. You don't have to worry about that because if you want to have something like this is also can be used like what I'm going to show you guys. It's easy things. I just took off the head and you can swap the head, and I think this is really fun to do. You know, when you're boring to see Ada wearing a swimsuit, like why don't we just give them something like tactical look, right? And hold up, here you go. Here, you just put it there. I know this R became a problem when you put it the head like boop, really go down like that. It's too low. You don't have to worry or be afraid about this. This is a really easy fix to do. uh, all you have to do is you get a, if you know this is for taping, uh, how do you call it in English? I forgot, my god. If you're it's something like tape, but it's kind of rubbery, especially this using for put some how do you call that? uh, Dude, I don't know how to say in English, but just think this is like a tape. It's rubbery. It's not sticky, but it's like a rubbery stuff. All you have to do is just put it like this, and make it more bigger. Oh, because I know some collector like doing this with glue tack. Glue tack. I never like using a glue tack. Uh, any kind of glue tack, it sucks. It's not supposed to be for action figures. I'm telling you that. So yeah, All you have to do is just like this, wrap it until it looks really big, and after that you just put the head and voila, it sticks. Yeah, there you go. It looks really fine, and it's really good, you know. You don't have to worry. So you have this Ada Wong with this body, and I do have a couple of body like this, and you can also use this. So there's Ada and Jill Valentine. I'll show you the reels for both of them, but for me, I prefer my Ada on my TB League body in this case, because I love how the sexiness look on this one. And this is our easy stuff, you know. What you have to do, just unwrap. This is not sticky, so it's easy. You just open it like that, and you have normal back like that. So it's a really nice stuff, you know. There you go. Alright guys. Oke, jadi gini ya. Nah ini I'm going to speak in my language. Jadi Ada Wong yang ini menurut gue banyak kolektor yang sedikit terganggu dengan apa ya, dengan apa ya, body tibilik. Nah ini mungkin ada yang sama perasaan ini. Jadi tibilik ini emang untuk jadi gue yakin banget untuk figure seukuran ini pasti orang mainin gitu, dalam arti ini akan jadi mainan gitu. Jadi kita bakalan kita pose-posein, kita mainin deh, jadi kayak gitu, jadi kayak bocah lagi deh gitu, mainan action figure, dibikin berantem-beranteman, pokoknya dimainin lah gitu ya judulnya. Nah, terkadang ada beberapa kolektor yang bilang dia nggak suka sama body tibili karena apa ya, gampang kotor, terus dibilang katanya lengket gitu, karena bodinya nih wah lengket nih, jadi nempel kotoran-kotoran di badannya. Sebenarnya emang ada perawatannya bro, sebenarnya tuh dia nih kayak emang sedikit kayak orang ya gitu. Jadi dia harus dicuci, ditelanjangin dulu ya, di benar-benar aksesorisnya, kepalanya semua kalau bisa ditelanjangin, terus dicuci. Nah ini karena gue punya koleksi yang 1/6 nya banyak ya. Ini kita kayak orang bro. Jadi ditelanjangin, dimandiin badannya aja, terus dikeringin, udah gitu kita bedakin bro. Nah jadi entar kalau udah dibedakin, nah lu biasain cuci tangan, lu pakein bedak juga tangan lu. Nah jadi lu kalau megang figure ini emang lebih baik kayak gitu keadaannya, karena dia kalau udah agak lama nih kayak gue liatin ya, nih dia kalau udah agak lama dia jadi mengkilat. Nah ini ntar jadi agak lengket nih bro. Ini bukannya rusak ya, ini lu cuci aja pakai air, terus lu sabunin, terus udah gitu lu lap. Nah kalau habis dicuci itu biasanya badannya langsung lengket banget. Nah saat badannya lengket langsung dibedakin gitu pakai baby powder ya. Nah ntar kalau udah dibedakin dia kayak baru lagi tuh bro, kayak mainan baru lagi gitu. Jadi emang mungkin untuk beberapa orang yang terutama yang kayak koleksi Marvel Legends gitu mungkin agak sedikit keganggu ya karena ya males juga men gitu, udah pengen dimainin ada perawatannya. Tapi emang mainan kayak gini emang ada perawatannya gitu. Nah jadi ini sangat berbeda ya dengan kayak mainan-mainan yang kayak SJ ini, SHF-nya Wonder Woman ya. Ini kan bagus nih. Nah tapi tetap ya bro, mau gimana pun juga sebagus-bagusnya yang kayak gini kan ada kayak gini-gininya nih bro. Nah artikulasinya nih kelihatan banget sendi-sendinya gitu ya. Biarpun SHF nih menurut gua figure yang paling akurat deh untuk badannya ya, dan paling bagus deh untuk kalau mainan 112 yang yang bisa dimainin gitu in skill of hand. Nah kalau yang ini dia lebih cenderung kayak lebih kayak orang yang mementingkan seakurat mungkin seperti manusia gitu. Jadi sendinya nggak kelihatan gitu ya. Kalau dilihat juga bagian female areanya juga kayak orang beneran gitu kan. Nah ini emang buat orang-orang yang lebih mementingkan ke arah situ. Dan gue setuju banget ya dengan adanya mereka ini membuat figure-figure ini dengan rambut sculpt ya, ketimbang rambut rooted ya. rambut apa, rooted hair gitu, rambut-rambut yang apa, yang rambut kayak boneka gitu. Karena apa? Karena ini emang sebenarnya gue juga waktu gue mainin yang model skala 112 nih ya, tibilik. Karena kan gue biasanya koleksinya yang 16-nya ya buat tibilik ya. Kalau yang 112-nya ini emang ternyata pas udah gue pegang dan gue mainin tuh ternyata emang sedikit keganggu ya. Dalam arti kalau rambutnya kesentuh ya kayak ini ya. Rambutnya kesentuh jadi berantakan. Sebenarnya nih ada solusinya sih. Solusinya apa? Lu hairsprayin aja rambutnya, Bro. Jadi lu semprot pakai hair. Nah, jadi rambutnya mendingan lu hairsprayin aja. Emang sih rambutnya jadi keras tapi lebih baik daripada rambutnya gampang kesentuh dan jadi berantakan. Jadi lebih baik kalau kalian nggak terlalu suka dengan rambut kayak gini, mendingan di hairsprayin aja. Jadi dia lebih kaku gitu ya. Tapi semua balik lagi sih. Kalau gue pribadi, gue hairsprayin aja rambutnya. Jadi dia rambutnya lebih kaku gitu. Nah, jadi konklusi gue kayak gitu aja sih guys. Untuk Ada Wong yang ini ya, ini menurut gue sangat bagus ya. Gue sih suka banget sih. Terutama untuk headscope-nya aja sih. Jadi kalau yang lainnya, part-part lainnya ya mungkin kalau emang pengen mengejar accurateness-nya dari si Ada Wong-nya ya ini. Tapi kalau gue pribadi, gue lebih suka Ada Wong-nya kitbash ya. Jadi dia kayak gini. So I guess that's it. Alright, I will show you more of reels for this picture, for this figure for you guys. Alright. Alright guys, so you guys, there you have it. That is my Ada Wong 112. I hope you like it, and if you like this video, please give thumbs and likes. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. You're gonna love it more, and I will give you more for this. Alright. I guess that's it. Jadi, this is Turizilla. Back to you soon. Alright, bye.